only law in this galaxy is the one a man makes for himself. The Sith may say otherwise, but even the Empire's reach has limits. That's why they hire bounty hunters. If you've earned a death mark, we'll be seeing each other real soon. Don't let it go to your head, though. To me, it's just another job.
And welcome everyone to Let's Play Star Wars The Old Republic, bound to the Chapter 1, The Great Hunt. Last time when we left off, we finally caught up with the Duracell Duke, and we're right now going to speak with Mako and Galt a little bit, before heading off to our last mission. So yeah.
Been talking to some people. One of my contacts just had some guy in Nar Shaddaa asking about me.
Exactly what's he want to know about you?
My contact says the guy practically screams spook. He's asking about my whereabouts. Goes by the name of Carteri. The spook, not my contact. I think we have time to pay him a visit, don't you?
Let's look him up. Find out who sent him.
Alright, then we have a plan.
Alright, so yeah, we have already a side mission. Alright. Wrong side of a hunt. Alright, yeah, sure, we can go to Nar Shaddaa before we finish Kingmaker.
Good to see you, Master.
Galt, how you doing, man?
To your quarters. Same color, of course. Only fresher.
So, this is home. A little spare, don't you think?
It serves well enough.
You're practical, I get it. I'm not suggesting plating the hull in gold. I'm just saying maybe you should consider conserving ammo and installing seats with upholstery. Think about it.
Couldn't hurt to make this bucket a little more livable.
Oh, I can recommend some folks who keep a good selection of before-market parts so as not to strain your budget. We can't all be fabulously wealthy criminal masterminds, but this bounty hunting gig seems straightforward enough. Besides, I like the idea of doing the chasing for a change, even if I am slumming it.
And we have another one, alright.
Oh, it's good to relax. This is as close as I'm getting to it these days.
Something wrong?
Wrong? Oh, yeah, that's putting it lightly. I'm going nuts here. I've spent so long keeping one step ahead of somebody, I can't believe I've lost them for good. At least when I'm out with you, I usually know where the blaster fire's coming from. Keeps my mind off trouble. Mostly.
Didn't realize you were having this much trouble adjusting.
Spend 30 years doing what you're doing and you'll know what I'm talking about.
I knew you were a career scoundrel, but 30 years on the run? Pretty impressive.
Things weren't so bad until people finally realized the same guy was responsible for most of their woes. And I've made some enemies over the years, believe me. 2.5 Hutt families, the entire Corellian Exchange... And there was that whole blockade incident that ran the Mandalorians home with their tails between their legs. Come on, I think I've had my fill of all this cheering up.
Alright, Galt, 30 years? Holy crap, that's actually pretty long.
You know, you're pretty quick to sniff out an opportunity for profit.
I like to think I know my business.
Ooh, there's no doubt about that. I wonder how much more lucrative our little partnership could be if you applied that intuition to something other than bounty hunting.
I'm not opposed to a little moonlighting.
Can't afford to keep all your chips at the same table, am I right? Let me see if I can come up with something that'll play to your strengths, and I'll trust you to recognize a good opportunity when you see one.
Alright. Let's see, Galt. Let's see what you got.
I've been thinking it over, and I see a lot of room for improvement maximizing your profits. Take catching me, for example. Sure, you got a nice bounty from the Great Hunt, but why stop there? You just need to use a little imagination.
This have something to do with your duplicate?
Nothing slips past you, now does it? A few words in the right ears, and you could make a lot of money on poor Tiresias's remains, if you don't mind double-crossing crime lords. Offer the body, see who bites, rob them blind. Couldn't be simpler.
Drum up some interest. If the payoff is worth the risk, I'm in.
See, that's the best part about this little partnership. The scams are a lot less risky when you know you can vaporize anyone in the room.
Alright.
So, that suggestion I had involving my duplicate? Turns out there are a lot of folks out there who've still got a bone to pick with the late Tiresias Loci. A little friendly competition couldn't hurt our final take. I'm thinking an auction would do the trick.
I'm open to anything that'll boost our profits.
That's just what I wanted to hear. Give me some time off the ship, and I can handle the whole thing by proxy. The only finger you'll have to lift will be the one accepting your credit transfer.
Take as long as you need.
I'll be back before you know it. What, no parade? Oh, not even a cake? How about at least mustering a good to see you for the guy holding your share of the credits?
Sorry to disappoint. Take a drink instead?
Well, just this once. Your cut. Pretty good take, considering the expenses. The bidders really couldn't wait to take Tiresias off our hands.
I didn't expect much to come of this.
I know you didn't, which, if you'll recall, was my point from the start. You might say I've got some experience duping these suckers. 3 pirate crews, 10 free traders, 2 exchange bosses, half a dozen huts, one I don't even remember crossing. Kept licking his lips. I think his name was Druga. It was quite the rogues gallery. A lot of familiar faces. Brought back memories, let me tell you.
Alright. And that was apparently gold. Alright, time to go to Nar Shaddaa. Yeah, Mako, we're going. Hold your horses. Just had a little talk with Gold down below. Alright, Nar Shaddaa. We are the right level for this side quest, right? Yeah, level 30. Yeah, we should be normal fine. Speaking of Nar Shaddaa, I believe our next bounty is also down here again. So you know what? Let's speak.
Bioscan incoming.
The Durasteel Duke. Confirmed. Guess he wasn't blaster-proof after all. You're clear to move on.
Any word on our rival?
It's been confirmed that Irido-san was disqualified in his sleep weeks ago. Guess he got sloppy. Welcome to the final round, Hunter. Contact your handler when you're ready to proceed. Good hunting.
Can't wait to see what's next.
I know. I can't tell if I'm excited or terrified. Looks like someone's been trying to get through. What do you bet it's Krista waiting to talk our ears off?
I know who you are, Hunter. You have made an enemy of Taro Blood. Even now, Taro's comrades head to Nar Shaddaa to discuss ways to eliminate you from the Great Hunt. I am sending you the coordinates of that meeting. I do not know how long they'll be there, so I'd suggest haste.
What's your interest here?
These Mandalorians chose not to participate in this Great Hunt so that Taro would have a clear shot at victory. This was a dishonorable act, unworthy of our traditions. It should not go unpunished. Taro robbed you of your allies in this competition. It seems only fitting that you return the favor.
I don't need to stoop to his level.
Hunter, we Mandalorians believe in blood for blood. This will be dealt with honorably. Go to Nar Shaddaa. Confront those who have dishonored you and my people. Show them what it means to be a true warrior.
That was Head Arsoon. I can't believe it.
A hero of yours?
Soon was the youngest bounty hunter ever to win the Great Hunt. But that was over 65 years ago. Oh, he had an amazing career. Most of the crazy hunter stories out there are attributed to him. He's what bounty hunting is all about. If Soon wants to help us, we should seriously consider heading to those coordinates.
Alright. I just traveled to Nar Shaddaa, what the hell? Alright. Knight of Aldron, what the hell? Alright. Apparently right now I'm a knight. Fine, we'll first go back to the Imperial Fleet, that basically just didn't cost us any credits. But this will... Nah, only 300, just kill a terrorist mob and...
I've distracted you from the Great Hunt long enough as it is.
The heck? Oi, did this Huntmaster Assistant like just bug my freaking ship? Ah, Nar Shaddaa. Speaking of bounty hunters, actually my trooper, which actually the Republic trooper is actually almost the same as the bounty hunter, I actually finished him finally. Jesus Christ. The level, I actually reached level 65 yesterday, but no, the day before yesterday actually. And funny enough, I actually only got to light side tier 3, yeah, on this spot. So I did like chapter after chapter 9, I believe it was, Anarchy in Paradise. I did Knights of the Fallen Empire from Anarchy to Paradise all the way up to Gemini Deception, and I only managed to get from down here just barely to here. Oh, it's like cursing, goddamn. I was actually hoping I would actually get all the way up to light side tier 5. But yeah, so I actually had to run SLS 20 times before I actually even got to light 5. Oh, that was a real pain in my ass.
Please select an available travel route.
So yeah, I won't be playing any more SLS for a really long time, because holy crap, that was boring as hell. And for all you guys who actually are wondering how I'm doing with Light versus Dark event, 31% actually already completed. Still need to do a few flashpoints, which I'll actually probably be doing today. Only Battle of Odessen, which won't be launched until later this month, so still have time left to chill. This one's entirely complete, just only need this champion one done. And on the legendary one, I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more. Then I actually have that one finished. Crew skill progressions, I actually have this one almost. I have someone with I believe, no, was it synth weaving? I believe it's synth weaving and armor mech. I actually currently am plan on leveling up an agent. I'm not sure where the hell I'm going. And I'll probably make him arms tech. Then I'll probably be making an assassin, which will be artifice. No, shadow, which will be artifice, or a sentinel. And then probably smuggler, cybertech, and then not sure what this one. Someone else with biochem. Alright, anyway, where do I need? Oh, to the cantina, alright. Actually could have basically just done this then. Oh yeah, and I actually need to have Mako with me. Switching back for Mako.
Getting lonely?
Actually, Mako, I actually did miss you on Aldron. But yeah. But yeah, if you actually want to run the flashpoints real quickly, just switch your companion to DPS and they do an insane amount of damage. I actually had what's his face?
Coral, well, this is a surprise. Never thought you'd just turn yourself in.
Okay, first thing, my name's not Coral. Second, what are you talking about?
Right, of course not. I suppose you're just here for a friendly chat then?
Could aim for something that won't kill him. Arm or leg. Might speed things along.
I kinda like that idea. Just try not to make a mess.
I can imagine what she's told you, Hunter, but you're being played. She's anything but a helpless little girl.
Keep dodging questions, you're gonna end up dead.
That's... pointed. Let's keep this short, shall we? I don't want anyone seeing us and reporting this. And I'm not stupid enough to draw on you. Here's everything I was given on my target. Take it and go.
Datapad's encrypted. See if I can crack it later. This thing... she really does look like me, huh?
She's got nothing on you.
No, she definitely looks like me. Guess I have plenty to keep me busy for a while. We should get going.
Actually, we can speak to Mako down here.
I swear. Just go before someone sees you.
The fuck, man? I'm just down here for a friendly drink. Fine, and we'll go down here if you really don't want to. Jesus Christ, here, Mako. This table looks clear. Why are you? Get down. Fine, I will speak down here.
That guy, Carteri from Nar Shaddaa, remember him? Doesn't exist.
We met him, so he's real. Fake identity?
I don't know. I'm not sure he wasn't a hollow, or maybe a bunch of Minox in a human suit. I can't find out anything about him. Nothing.
Trying a little hard to dig up intel on a guy we left in the dust, aren't you?
You jealous? Of the guy who squealed at the first sign of a blaster? Today just keeps getting better. You know what's weird? The more I look at that holo of coral, the more it makes me think. If I've got a sister, what else have I got? Aunts, uncles, cousins? Maybe I've been missing family dinners for my whole life.
All that stuff just gets in the way of business.
Yeah, you're probably right on that. Still, I've got to wonder, how are they connected to SIS? Something I need to figure out.
Alright.
No sweat.
Alright. Mako, if you don't mind, you can
That's
actually
how
go
you
back to
want
the
it.
ship, see if you can actually crack it. Oh god, you actually want to talk? Really? Alright. But you only want to talk on the ship, of course you do. Hey, should I actually get Mako a little present? Because down here you can actually get some decent presents. Oh god damn it, no, gold. Really? Can't switch to Mako.
I needed a drink.
Actually need to do this.
See anything you like?
Yeah, no,
Come
let's just leave that.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, down there you can actually get yourself a slave outfit if you actually have the social of 10, I believe. I actually didn't look that up. Yeah. Bringer of War. You know what, let's change our title to Knight of Alderaan.
No.
The fuck?! Right. Fine. Apparently the game doesn't want me to change that. Wait, is this a Republic? Nope, Imperial. There we go. Ooh.
Welcome.
I always actually get lost down here. It's actually funny because normally you get back to Nar Shaddaa, I believe, when you actually reach Chapter 2, the start of it. Every class has to go back. But apparently Bounty Hunter doesn't. Interesting. Speaking of which, I actually should be sending this to my agent. Yeah, probably should. We'll see. Sorry about guys, I actually had to burp. So yeah, didn't want you guys all to actually hear that, so I had to actually grab the mute button of my mic really fast. Alright. It's all the way down there. We can actually make it shorter if I remember right by going to this quick travel point.
You'll feel that later.
Right. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, this is just the part I actually really hate. BioWare didn't install right now in the level shifting to a lower level actually. That actually made the SLAs even harder for me. Because you can't actually skip mobs. I actually managed to do each run in 30 minutes with fighting closely every mob. Basically I just shifted from my Vanguard to the Plasma Tech and then just use the last ability to actually get that 58. Basically just toss a few drones everywhere, just watch them burn to death. While you're doing that, just run all the way. I actually managed to get like 20 of those speeders, so I basically just put them on GTM for 5,000. Apparently they're selling for 5,000. Apparently people are trying to get more out of it, but you can actually get that easy. And apparently we have some Mandalorians right now. Great.
I remember you. You shot Brayden back on Hutta.
What the hell are you doing here? Doesn't matter. You saved us the trouble of hunting you down.
Stand down, Seddon. A matter of honor has brought all of you here today, and it shall be settled as such.
Commander, what's going on?
You owe this hunter a debt of blood, Seddon, and I would like to see at least one of my pupils redeemed before I die.
If you had played it straight, you'd still be waking up tomorrow.
A Tong blood duel will resolve this dispute. A duel to the death. Challenge Seddon. A true Mandalorian must accept.
Consider yourself challenged, Seddon.
I accept. Relu, you'll fight as my second. You've dug your own graves.
Alright. Let's get this party started. First shot on me. Watch you burn, baby, burn. Get that. Use this, then we'll just go with this. And just cool guys don't watch at the explosions. Yeah, actually I'm going to change to Arsenal.
Well fought, Hunter. I see in you the future of my people.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
I'll hold you to that. I've seen a lot in my time. This matter is settled. The rest of you shall allow this hunter to finish the Great Hunt in peace.
No, Commander. Our pledge to Taro stands.
You are no Mandalorians.
That make you feel tough, shooting an old man?
I did him an honor. Better he die for his cause than in his bed. Now it's your turn.
This cheeky little asshole. Oh my god.
It's fitting that I die here, surrounded by my failures. Taro mustn't win the Great Hunt. Don't let his example lead others down the easy path. Keep honor alive among my people. Show them that the old traditions, the code of the warrior, is worthy of defending.
I'm no Mandalorian. What am I supposed to show them?
You are more Mandalorian than you realize. Learn about the past. It will guide your future. Unless you believe in something, you will become an empty shell. Or a rabid dog. In the end, all you have is your dignity.
Must be a real burden, having faith in people. All this emotion is making me thirsty. Come on, let's find a place with shiny lights and an open bar.
Yeah. I mean, what am I supposed to show them? I'm definitely not a Mandalorian. Yeah, currently I'm starting to put some work into Duzoi's Alliance base. Actually, I'm still waiting on a few stuff in the Carta market to come out. if they actually come back out, because I definitely don't want to spend 9 mil on a desk. So yeah. And return to Nar Shaddaa, exit to Starship, because we need to use our ship holo terminal. And I believe that next time we will probably be finishing off the Bounty Hunter story. But God wants to speak with us a little bit more, so we're going to speak with him.
Following you around isn't so bad. You visit the most extravagant locales. Oh, I picked up a little souvenir from the Royal Museum. I thought we could make sure these get put to better use.
You're giving me something worth money?
Gesture of good faith and all that. I figured if I'm stuck here, I might as well lighten the mood. Unless we find a collector, we'll need to fence these. Quick turnaround will forfeit a big cut, but it'll be a nice bonus.
I'd rather get the most bang for my buck. Throw them in cargo.
Yeah, works for me. Try not to make too many sharp turns.
Alright. Yeah, I'd rather get most of it. Alright, here we go.
We should probably get back to Krista now that we don't have to worry about Taro's cronies messing up the final round.
Seddon's cost us too much time already.
Well, looky here. I got myself a hunter who's reached the last leg of the Great Hunt. Ain't I just a lucky gal? How about something serious for your final mark? You ready for this, sugar? You're hunting Jedi Master Kellyan Jaro, the Mandalorian killer himself.
The name doesn't ring a bell.
Shoot, am I dating myself? This guy was a serious player during the last Republic Sith War. At the Battle of Coruscant, Jaro single-handedly gave over 100 Mandalorian soldiers the big push. Word is he's on board the Republic cruiser Aurora, so that's where you're headed next. You gotta take out Jaro and the Aurora to finish this hunt.
The crew won't just let me board.
Getting to your target's part of the challenge, sugar. We do got a plan for that little old battle cruiser, though. Once you're aboard the Aurora, you'll need to blast her hyperdrive regulator in the engine room, and that gizmo protects the ship from the powerful forces of hyperspace. Then head to the bridge and set the ship to jump into hyperspace on a timer. When it does, boom, no more ship.
Couldn't someone just abort the jump?
Not if you blast the bridge controls after you set the ship to jump. Now that's all I ought to tell you. But I wrangled some, well, confidential information. One other hunter made it to the final round, and he's already headed to the Aurora. Care to guess who?
Taro Blood, that slimy son of a... He's gotten away with Brayden's murder way too long. He needs to pay.
This saves us the trouble of hunting Taro down.
Okay, Taro Blood deserves a rather gruesome end. I get that. But are we really going to fight a Jedi Master?
I intend to be ready. You do the same.
I'll transmit the Aurora's coordinates. Best of luck.
Alright, so yeah, I hope you guys will actually enjoy this episode, and next time we will be finishing off chapter 1. See you guys then. Bye guys.